Hello everyone. Welcome back for another video. For those of you that are new, my name is Nancy and I am with Nancy's Original Art. Also, for those of you that are new and for those that aren't new but have not done it yet, I would like it if you would please like this video, subscribe to this video, and turn on the post notifications so that you know every time I post a video. So for today's video, we're going to be doing another 16 by 20 painting. This particular painting, for my base that I've already put down, I've already flooded my canvas, I'm going to be using my Artist Loft Titanium White. Then, for my other colors today, I thought I would do another painting with the purples and the darker pinks. The difference is I actually changed out one of the pinks. Instead of using the Liquitex Basics medium magenta, I actually went with a darker pink. So for today's painting, we are going to be using these colors. Artist Loft Deep Magenta, a very pretty color. Then we are going to be using Artist Loft Metallic Purple, another really pretty color. Then we're going to be using Liquitex Basics Deep Violet. It might be hard to see because it kind of blends in with my shirt. The next color is going to be Sterling Silver by Deco Art. I thought I would add a little sterling silver in there. Then we're going to be using Liquitex Basics Dioxazine Purple. And for the color that, like I said, I switched this one out for, this is not the one I'm using. I actually changed it up and decided to add Liquitex Basics Quinacridone Magenta. So there's that. That's the color I'm going to use instead. So what we're going to do is, as I said, I've already flooded my canvas. I also used my little mini blowtorch to actually blow out all the bubbles. So now we're just going to put the colors down. Now, as you saw when I was telling you what colors I was using, excuse me, I was actually shaking them up. They do tend to want to settle. So you do want to give them a good shake so that when you go to put them down, you're getting all of the paint and not just the watery part that's in there. Now, another thing that I always suggest not doing is actually over your painting opening the cap. You always want to open it off to the side because there are times where the cap will get air up in there and your paint will explode out the top, and you don't want that. So for the first color being put down, we are doing the Artist Loft Deep Magenta. And yes, you're seeing me be generous with this particular color. The next color is going to be the Artist Loft Metallic Purple. And I like it because, of course, it's metallic. And because of it being metallic, it's going to give us a good amount of shimmer. Or as some people would call it, a good amount of sparkle. And whenever you're done using the paint, as soon as you're done, you want to close the cap and you want to wipe the tip. This way you don't get dried paint on the top that could get in your next painting. The next color that we're going to be using is the Liquitex Basics Deep violet. The next color I'm going to be using is my Sterling Silver by Deco Art. And normally I would not put that much down, but I actually kind of want the Sterling Silver to really pop out in this painting, so I put a little extra. Next color is the Liquitex Basics Dioxazine Purple. And last but not least, we're going to be using the Liquitex Basics Quinacridone Magenta. I think that is really going to add to this picture. Okay, so now that we've put our colors down, now what we want to do is we want to again use our little blowtorch, and we're going to pop the bubbles now in the color that we put down. So you just take it and you run it across where the color is, and just make sure that you get all the little bubbles popped. I think that looks pretty good. It was trying to stay lit longer than it was supposed to. I had already shut it off. Okay, so now what we're going to do is, first, give me a second, I'm just going to detangle the cord. Okay, now what we're going to do is, we're going to use my little blow dryer. This is the Flower Blow Dryer by Drew Barrymore. I like it because it's small and it fits in my hand nicely. And now we're going to blow this out. Okay, so we've gotten it blown out. Now, as you saw, it looked like I was having a little bit of an issue. What happened was, which we try our best not to do, but sometimes it just happens, my little tip on my blow dryer accidentally touched the paint. So it kind of made a spot right here that I'm going to see if possibly I can fix. So give me just a second. I'm going to add just a hint of silver. But I'm also going to put, let's see, let's add a little bit more of the deep magenta. Woo! And just a hint of white. All right. And let's get a little metallic purple in that. Now, I could be taking the chance of actually ruining this painting, but let's hope not. Alright, so now we're going to blow out. First, we want to actually take this and we want to pop the bubbles. Well, come on. Just pop the bubbles. Alright. Now we're going to take the blow dryer and we're going to blow that little spot out and hopefully we fix our issue. Okay, I tried to fix it. It don't look too bad, but it's not as good as I was hoping. I think what actually happened was, and sometimes this will happen, if you don't get enough of your base paint down or flood your canvas enough, it'll actually cause your painting to where it doesn't want to blow out right. But it's still not too bad. So I'm going to actually use this. I don't do it very often, but if I get an area that's white and I want to try to get some color in there, I will actually use the blowtorch and just kind of go over the white. Sometimes it works. In this case, it did not. In some instances, you can take your blowtorch and you can actually blow out. Like, I could use it right in there. And sometimes it'll actually pull color that's up under it. But I think because we had the issue with not having enough, and it looks like something happened right there. I'm going to fix that. And I'm going to actually lay a little bit more white in here. And we're going to put just a drop of that. And maybe just a drop of that. Alright, let's see what happens here. I know, I'm really messing with this painting, aren't I? But you never know what happens. Alright, let me try one more little bit here. Okay, believe it or not, normally I would not actually recommend that, but that actually seemed to fix my issue of there not being much color up in this area. It actually did work. I'm actually happy with this painting, except for right in here, I feel like there's still stuff missing. I know, I've really got to quit playing with it because I'm going to end up messing it up. But sometimes you just got to do what you just got to do. And I know what you're thinking. Aw, I just dropped the color I wanted. Give me just a moment. I hate it when I do things like that. Okay. Because I wanted to add a little metallic purple here. so that we get that good. We're going to put another drop of metallic color there. Alright. Now, let's go for it. We're going to blow this out. See what happens. Okay. I was actually able to fix 2 areas. All right. It actually looks really cool now. I fixed the 2 areas that I wanted to fix. Yes, I think it looks really, really good. Now, when you're done doing your painting, you always want to take a tool, like something similar to this. This is just a really thin but long knitting needle that I had. And I use it to actually, what we call, catch our drips or scrape our drips. So what we're going to do is, I'm going to take it and I'm just going to go along the bottom of my painting and I'm going to scrape those drips. And you want to do that, and then once you do it the first time, I'm going to come around this side now and do this side. And then I need to kind of rearrange my bottles here so I can get this side. We need to take and we need to scrape this side now. Okay, now that we've scraped it, we are actually going to give it about 10 to 15 minutes. And then we're going to come back in and we're going to scrape it another time. Usually for me, because of where I'm located and the way the weather is, I usually only have to scrape it twice. I've known of some though that have had to come in and do it 3 different times. It's just up to you and how you want your painting to look. The way my painting is at this particular moment, I like the way it came out, but I don't want it to change. So that's why you go through, you actually scrape your drips. This way, your painting doesn't continue to get pulled off the edges. Whenever you put your base down, and then you put your color on, your base is actually continuing to be pulled along the edges because the bottom has those drips on it. And as they drip, they're actually pulling the paint from the center off to the edges. So when you scrape the drips, you're actually stopping it from pulling. So that's why I always suggest 2 to 3 times. Come in, scrape your drips, give it about 10 to 15 minutes between each scraping, and then you should be good to go. So now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to pause the video and bring you in for a close-up. Okay. I will try not to shake the camera too much, but I'm bringing you in now for the close-up. Look how pretty those colors are. And I really like that I ended up going with that quinacridone magenta by Liquitex Basics. It really makes the painting pop. And the really cool cells that were created. And look at those. I just love the cells that were created in this painting. And that pop of silver ever so often throughout this painting. There's more of the silver. Then as we come down, we've got more of it right through there. And that's what I wanted. I wanted it to actually pop through the painting a little more than usual, because that's what's going to give us that shimmer. And now I'm going to turn on the flash. And now you're going to be able to see that shimmer. And when we say shimmer, we're talking about the sparkle. You can actually see that sparkle. It's really, really pretty. And we're also getting the sparkle from the metallic purple. So it's not just from the sterling silver that's a metallic, but it's also coming from that metallic purple. Look at all that shimmer. There's even shimmer within the cells, which is really cool. Okay. Okay. Well, there you have it. Another 16 by 20 painting done. It is also going to be for sale. So anyone that is interested in it, I'm going to try to put my email address in this video so that you'll know where to send your request. Any of the paintings that I've done throughout these videos, if you see any that you're interested in, please send me an email to let me know that you would like it. I will definitely respond to you. I will tell you what the cost will be. I won't be able to tell you the shipping until I actually go and see what the shipping cost is after it's been packaged. But I will let you know if it's something that you decide, hey, I can't do it right now. Don't worry about it. I'm okay with that. But I would love it if there is one that you do see that you do like and that you would like to purchase. Again, just let me know. And if I do still have it available, I will be sure that you get it. Now, if you would again, please like my videos, subscribe to my channel, and please turn on the post notifications so that you know every time I do a video. And until the next time, I hope you all have a wonderful evening. So for now, have a great night. Bye.